And the way to break the seal is... oh my.
Oh, were you actually awake? You can break the seal on an item's skill slot by engaging in sufficient battles with that item equipped.
Huh. Can I assume raising proficiency in that item to 1 star is enough to do the trick?
Yes, there are certain rules governing which skills will be produced by fusion. You can check this before fusion. But know this, if they're skills of the same element, you'll get a different skill from that element. If they're from the same group, you'll get a different skill from that group. If both element and group are different, you'll get a skill whose rarity lies somewhere between the two.
What about when you fuse equipment with sealed skills?
Ah, yes. That's a very important note to consider. Slots with sealed skills count as empty for fusion purposes. Therefore, if you really want to keep a certain skill, but you don't have another item with an empty slot, you can use one with a sealed slot instead to... Really? Sleeping at a time like this?
So big. Do you think we can defeat them?
You can't beat them if you half-ass it. If you're scared, just run away.
They are indeed strong, but we could win if we try.
It'd be better to dodge their attacks than defend. Think you can do it?
Yeah. Oh.
You're pretty much screwed.
No. Oh, it worked! It worked.
No thanks.
I actually got positive grade for this.
That's fortune telling?
I can't believe I got positive grade for this. That's incredible. Probably because I hit the foe with a Banish Blast. Oh, that was definitely a step up from the previous Titano-type foe. Gah. It looks like... Did everyone get experience for that? I'm not sure. Well, it gives us a little more max HP for when the next time we have to fight something like that. Yeah, Fire Armatus, their down attack is anti-beast, so that actually gives them an advantage. Same with Water Armatus, actually. I also have to try to use Rose in the beginning because by default she has a combo. She has Death Blooms, which is a decent anti-beast combo starter. Of course, even then, I still resort to Armatus to survive. Ah! Oh, crap.
Well.
Oh, crap, it brought allies. That's gonna complicate things a bit. Are you shitting me?
Dangeroma. sounds dangerous.
Ugh.
We'll have Sorey cut through the situation. I mean, since arts aren't all that effective.
So we can win this if we use sword-based physical attacks, right?
Yup, that's why I said cut through. Get it?
Oh my goodness. The thing was already bad enough on its own. Fuck this.
You just wanted a reason to say that.
Ugh. Slowly thinning their herd. Oh my god. How did they more spawn in? Or no, these are just old ones actually. Oh my goodness. Just you. Okay, just you. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh my goodness, it has spells. Whoa. It's just resorting to spells now that we've got it down quite a bit, huh? Whoa.
Vermilion? Press it!
Break down! Break on through! Drag you down! Nail throw! Blue flurry! Ocean cliff! Dream storm! Blue flurry!
I'm just gonna let her initiate combos.
Break down! Dream storm!
Okay, that worked out. Well, it was easier than the previous guy.
Swinging an umbrella around.
Surprisingly. Yeah, we only died 3 times. So that's I can't believe I have to say that. But yeah, only dying 3 times. Yeah. We even got a decent amount of grade this time too. Topaz boots as well because some of the enemies were pretty high leveled. Alright. Alright, I made it. Amphibole waistcoat.
Sure is dry way out here.
Yeah, it's a remote region like Elysia, but it looks hard to hunt or even farm here.
It amazes me that people can even live in a place like this.
Those humans sure are tougher than they look.
Maybe they have some sort of special local product?
Maybe. Anyway, our next destination is Gododdin.
Are we going in the right direction, Rose?
Yeah. It should be around the edge of this cliffside road. I think we're almost there.
Okay, let's hurry before we get attacked again.
It's hanging in the box, what the heck? Got any equipment to open skills? I can make it nice and pretty. This'll fix it good. If you need more, just summon me to Lord of Land. Gododdin should be close. Maybe they can hear us from here. Hey, Gododdin, we're right here. What kind of assassin announces that she's right here? Sidekick mask. Griff kite.
What kind of bird is this?
A griff kite. It's a bird in the kite family.
There's another one over there too. Very high up.
Yeah, they're excellent at reading the wind.
Look at it soar. Swift and free.
Yeah. Through a sky clouded with malevolence wrought by earth dwellers.
You don't suppose the griffin started out once as a griff kite?
Perhaps.
Malevolence deforms everything. People and nature alike. But malevolence can be cleansed.
Through Sorey, you mean?
Through all of us. Dazzle.
We're not going to enter just yet. Just mark off the save point so I can travel there later. Appears to be wisdom pertaining to battles in the written in ancient tongue. Commands. Oh right, some of you say commands. Some of you say I forgot about those. Do you regularly forget to brief as well? To be fair, the UI does not immediately tell you what each direction does. They should. I think they should show that in the pause menu at the very least, so that we can and it's just set them in the pause menu. When you surround by enemies, give the order to spread out. When you want to hammer out an enemy's weakness, tell everyone to focus commands. Focus attacks. With effective commands, you can control the flow of battles through though conducting an orchestra. The AI is still pretty bad though, even with these commands. Nurse save point. This time with chest right next to it. 4,000 gold. There is a super boss there, but I will avoid for now. Probably better to take things on in order of actual difficulty. Why is it so close to the freaking Crucible? And Lila is not ready. No. Please leave me alone. I just want the treasure. I'll leave you alone too. See ya. Oh, man, the goblin is blocking the way out. An herb. Red sage. Dark bottle. Save. Alright, nice little cave, probably full of high-level enemies. Come on, they got power linked? Fuck.
It's a martial arts trained Hellion. Should be pretty tough.
You don't let it come near you, it's no big deal.
Almost there.
Remember to take good care of your equipment.
Panacea. I actually died here once because there was a freaking army waiting for me in this room, and I got into a dangerous encounter. You do not want to... Yeah, unless you're very strong, it's very dangerous. You don't want to get into a dangerous encounter because the enemy levels and numbers will be boosted a lot. On Chaos mode, they go up 18 levels. I assume it's 9 levels for normal. Dark Bottle. Accurizer. A ritual sort of deadly accuracy. Red Lavender. Got any equipment to open skills? I can make it nice and pretty. BG increase rate when defending. That'll fix it good. If you need more, just summon me to Lord of the Land.
Hey, looks like a helictite.
A what?
A helictite. It's like a stalactite that grows all bent.
Wow, yeah. It's all warped and twisted.
Like a certain someone we know.
But don't stalactites take a long time to form?
Yeah, it's basically been growing along a deviant path since time immemorial. Like a certain someone we know.
It's weird, sure. But it's got a kind of ethereal beauty as well.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, Mikleo got you back that time. Heh. Red Verbena. Dragon Tail. Fairlight Steps. And Peach Shell. Strange that this save point is not marked on the map, but it shouldn't make it easier for me to get out of here without fighting any more horrible encounters. Seriously, the mages, when they swarm in so many mages, it becomes really unmanageable. Alright, try Lila's Crucible, but still too hard for me. I may want to wait for the next 1 or 2 tiers of equipment before trying that again. Yeah, caster types in this game are really hard to use. You have to time your steps and all that.
Outsiders! Hey, didn't they say in school not to use that word? Oh, oops. Hello.
Hello there.
Is this new-looking building your school?
That's right. The village chief built it. For the future of the village.
A school?
It's a bit plain compared to the rest of the town, don't you think?
Are you kidding? We didn't have anything like this in my village.
We always did want one, though.
I'm Slenge, the chief of this village. What brings you two all the way out to our tiny corner of the continent?
Oh, well, we're looking for...
We're here for work, researching what people eat out on the frontier. Stuff like that.
Your efforts are very much appreciated. Thankfully, our village has been spared the ravages of famine.
In fact, it's even more bountiful than in years past.
And we have the chief to thank for it. If there's anything we can help you with, don't hesitate to ask.
You say that like you own the place.
Seems like a nice village.
Sort of reminds me of Elysia.
Sorey.
I know. We'll split up and try and find some clues about the Pope.
You don't think they're here for the chief, do you? There's some Normans here, but everyone got booted from my party, so I should probably wait on that.
What's wrong? You look troubled.
It's strange. This village seems rather prosperous.
And that's a problem?
The issue is why.
Their source of income.
Right. The land in this area is infertile and hardly fit for farming or hunting.
It's far from any major thoroughfare, and they have no local products to export.
Isn't that weird? You'd think a place like this would be the first to fall victim to famine.
There must be some explanation for all this.
There's gotta be some reason that a village like this is as prosperous as it is. Let's look into it, but be careful we don't arouse the suspicion of the villagers. They seem edgy around us. Now listen, the residents of this town are like one big family. Their familial bonds will see us through the age of chaos. The village chief is the one that taught us this. Life bottle. My dad says you can't trust people from the capital. He says they look down on us. The chief said it's bad to think bad things about other people.
Gododdin sure seems like a happy village.
Indeed, everyone here is so positive and active.
They're all like family here.
But I still can't feel the blessing of the Seraphim.
True. The guardian seraph is missing. It seems that this place used to be rather barren, but it looks like the current chief was able to overcome these issues.
I can tell the people here respect him a whole lot.
I imagine they do. This would normally be such a desolate environment.
Yeah, not just anyone could pull that one off.
Rose? Is something the matter?
Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I'll tell you more once I've had time to investigate.
I imagine a village such as this would be a comfortable home for a lord of the land. Sadly, though, it appears there are none here to give their blessing. We need more lords of the land. They don't cover much range either, so I have to keep finding more as I progress the game. We had crop failures and bizarre incidents going on for heck knows how long, but everything is fine now. The young ones who went to the capital in order to make money are back, and the people whose health was deteriorating are well again. So thanks to the chief. Since Lunch took over as chief of this village, it's been totally transformed. He made sure we had enough food supplies, enough funding for the school. It thanks to him we're all living happily today. We haven't studied the alphabet yet at school. I like math though, that's super fun.
What's wrong, Edna?
Nothing. Just thinking about how Meebo insulted me earlier.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, it looks like
Wait a minute. Does that means the skit from earlier, she'll actually count for it in this dialogue, even though it's a story dialogue.
there's some kind of ruin in the back of the village, and it's a pretty darn old one to boot.
How old do you think?
It's probably from before the Dark Period. It might be even older than I am.
You don't mean from the Temperance of Averost? If that's true, then this is an incredible find! Wait, hey, Edna? How old are...
What?
Never mind.
Gododdin School, but I can't get a skit for that one yet. Oops. I'll show you, Meebo. You'll rue the day. Could have been a different story conversation, actually. Who knows? There used to be another entrance to the Pure Land, but it collapsed during an earthquake. Where was it, you say? In the place with all the rocks, in the southwest of the village. The cave at the edge of town. Yeah, we call it the Pure Land. It's the only village. It's only the village chief that's allowed inside. Town rules, I'm afraid. Suspicious. You know the cave you see at the bottom of the cliffs to the right-hand side when you come out the village? Yder Cave is its name. Well, there used to be bandits living in there. They managed to get rid of them when I was young, but it's awfully deep. I wonder if some of their loot might still be stashed away somewhere. If only we're a bit younger and more adventurous. Gododdin is, well, to be charitable, it's rustic. To be less charitable, it's poor. There isn't much use for a weaponsmith here, so I'm more of the village blacksmith. Welcome. Please take your time and peruse our wares. They sell calcite and amphiboltier here. I really wish I would scale up based on my difficulty as well, but that could get broken if people just swap back and forth between difficulties.
Dezel, have you found any clues about the Pope yet?
No.
Well, if you do come across anything, let me know.
One thing bothers me. The chief. There was something out of place in his personal effects.
His glasses! Lenses are a precious rarity. They're usually only available to those of nobility or holy orders.
And Slenge only showed up here recently. There's dots there if you want to connect them.
You mean to say the chief is...
I'm just saying the possibility is there. Don't quote me on it.
I'll look further into it. Thank you.
Don't.
Huh?
All I'm saying is there's no need to thank me.
All right.
I'm sure Rose has dug up some info on her end as well. Don't be wasting time. Okay, that... What about the inn? Can't save point travel yet, so I'm gonna make a new save. Is there no one else in this place? Welcome to Fenny Inn, the best place to stay in Gododdin. Alright, the only place to stay in Gododdin. Everything here is so... There's no super cheap option. Like in the other... like in Lastonbell and other places. There's one remaining objective marker.
There's a ruin!
Wait!
You think they came here to apprehend the chief?
They better not. Without our chief, Gododdin is doomed.
There's no cause for worry yet. As long as they stay out of the Pure Land, we'll be all right.
Malevolence!
Let's go.
There was malevolence coming from the chief. Why?
I bet we'll find the answer inside that ruin.
Yeah.
Red Rosemary. Until I find him, my journeys won't end. Even if it takes 10,000 years. Oh yeah, I made a new maps. Thanks for the business. Now I can continue on my journeys. Southeast Frontier Adventure Map. Those two over there are standing guard, huh? We can't let outsiders into the Pure Lands. I'm sorry, but rules are rules. Okay, so that's not an option, but I can take this chest here. Roll cake obtained. I need to get the skit for the school.
Building a school to preserve the village's future. I have to respect that.
A school, huh? Always wished I could have gone to one.
Yeah, me too.
You too, Rose?
I grew up on the road. The older folks of the Scattered Bones were like my teachers. He may not look it, but Roche is actually super good at calligraphy, and he knows a ton about literature.
Huh. Igil looks like he's no slouch either.
Yeah, he was the one who drilled me in martial arts and stealth skills. You might say he's my gym teacher.
Well, that's one way to get kids their exercise.
Same with me and Mikleo. Pretty much everyone in Elysia wound up serving as our teachers.
Reminds me of Gramps' etiquette class. He was really strict.
And that's how Mikleo got the way he is today.
Whereas you didn't learn a thing, huh?
Hey, that's not true.
Yeah, right. You were always reading the Celestial Record.
You did the same thing.
Yes, but I read it to enhance my history and classical language studies.
And you're saying I didn't?
So, pretty much the same things you do now.
Fair enough. So yeah, we weren't lonely per se, but...
It would have been nice to study and play with other kids our age.
Yeah, I feel you.
Stew.
Whew, I'm full. What happiness.
Rose, you really shouldn't do that.
That's pretty bad manners.
You're eating too quickly. Take your time.
Oh, come on. Stew is practically a drink. Even if I slow down, it'll be gone soon anyways.
Then at least try not to burp.
And stew is definitely not a drink. It's a dish prepared through the honing and condensation of the flavors. It takes time to make it. You should savor it.
Whatever. I'm totally savoring this dish, and savoring it hard. Enough of the lip already.
I swear you're such a heathen.
Okay. Tomato stew with lamb now. I can't seem to get the skit for the fusion. Maybe I already got it. I don't know.
Destroyed entrance, huh?
Oops. Did I interrupt the conversation?
Well, that looks hopeless.
Oh, does it now?
Edna, you could use your powers.
Give it a try.
I certainly might. If you were to ask like so. Lady Edna, please do something about these rocks.
This is no time to be joking around.
Mikleo can't take Lady Edna anywhere, can he?
Oh, are you still hung up on that?
Come on, spit it out. Lady Edna, I beg you to move these rocks which I, the pitiful Meebo, cannot.
Hey, that's longer.
Well, I charge interest.
Edna, I think that's enough teasing for now.
We need you to do something about these rocks, Edna. Please help us.
I didn't mean you.
Maybe not. But I'm as guilty as anyone here of taking you and your powers for granted. Even though I've seen Malevolence born from that very mentality. Gratitude is vital in all actions. Whether you're worshipping the Seraphim, or simply journeying with friends.
Seriously, it's fine. I'll give you my ability, the giant strength.
FYI, Sorey doesn't get jokes.
Nice. I'll try breaking down these rocks that the meek and pitiful Meebo couldn't.
Not you too!
He really doesn't get jokes.
Giant Strength. Plus, press down to cast Giant Strength and destroy certain types of huge objects. By striking an enemy weak against Earth, you can begin the battle with an advantage.
What mighty power!
Oh?
Alright. There's apparently other stuff I need to worry about, according to the guide. Also, I should probably get the Normans. Got any equipment with open skills? I can make it nice and pretty. This'll fix it good. If you need more, just summon me to Lord of the Land. Okay, feather. This will fix it good. If you need more, just summon me to Lord of the Land. Alright. This one seems immovable. Huh. Okay, there's another save point right there and an herb. Shoot. Red Chamel Meal obtained. Cheesecake obtained. And there's a save point. For some reason. Can't judge a person by her looks. No arguments there. Though Edna is kind of a special case, don't you think? Herbs with a cliff.
Smell that. It's like there's a new color in the wind.
The fragrance of herbs paints the very air. How poetic.
And now the wind turns foul.
Now what's that for? I say something nice and you snap at me? If you see everything as sarcastic, maybe the foulness lies inside you.
Are you ever not sarcastic?
Now, why don't you take a break? It'll help calm you down.
What? Is that?
A Norman mug. You don't like it?
I mean what's inside. You see herbs and your first thought is to yank them up and make tea with them?
Herbs are a gift from the land. It's only proper for a seraph of the earth to accept them, no?
How convenient for you.
Fragrant. With quiet times like these, even the most arduous journey isn't so bad.
Maybe so.
Life bulb, but I can't carry anymore. Discard. Alright, I think I'll just go advance the story a bit and call it good. This little crevice here. Oh, a chest.
What is this place? Some sort of warehouse?
You got that right. For the stuff that's quickly becoming all the rage amongst the nobility these days.
Elixir?
It's fake. But my body feels oddly warm.
That's because it's packed with energy drink garbage. Did I mention this stuff is highly addictive?
Oh no.
Make one sale and we'll race back for more. Pretty devious.
So, is this stuff being sold officially under the authority of the church?
The certificate carries the authentic stamp of the Church of Rollins, but it looks like the sales profits are all going to this village.
So that's what you meant about tracking the flow of money.
If there's someone in Gododdin who can create an official certificate...
It has to be the missing Pope!
That explains the village's mystery funds.
And the malevolence from the chief.
So they're either conspirators or...
Or the chief is the Pope.
You! What are you doing in here?
That has to be...
One single war tiger. Sure.
Are you ready? Could it really be?
The chief?
Why do you always go for the fucking mages? Ugh.
You sure are strange.
Oh, I got Blade Ring.
Really?
Definitely weird.
You're also really...
Not weird.
It's not the chief?
So you are here to capture the chief. I knew it! I'll die before I allow that.
Enough! What is the meaning of this?
Are you... Pope Macedra?
I see you've done your homework.
What would drive you to do such a thing?
I would ask the same. I never desired the title of Pope. So then, why must I continue to perform its functions? I originally joined the Holy Order in order to give a small blessing, a glimmer of hope, to my family and those around me. But that is all.
But there are so many who cherish you. Sergei and the rest of the knights, and...
I know that! That's why I worked so hard. I did all I could. I toiled for years and years, with no self-regard, for the sake of everyone. And then... I took a look around me, and there was no trace of my family left behind. They had scorned me as a man with no regard for his household. What was it all for? What fruits had I to show for my endless labors?
Were you involved with the war against Highland?
I abandoned everything. The war, my country, even my people. At that point, I was beyond all caring. I fled into the forest to meet my death, but these folks rescued me. The good and gentle people of Gododdin asked nothing of me, content merely to treat me as if I were one of their own family.
And so naturally he wanted to give something back to the village.
Even if it meant dealing fake elixir.
I care for neither the Empire nor the Church. Call me a coward if you like, but now I live for the sake of... my family, the villagers.
Your family?
I can sympathize with him for sure, but nevertheless, we need to bring him back.
We can't get the spiritual powers without deciphering the inscription. And the Cardinal is too much to handle for the Knights alone.
But, on the other hand, without the protection and leadership of the Chief, what will become of Gododdin?
The same could be said for Pendrago. You see the problem?
It was him running away that caused this mess. Why should he get a free pass?
There's gotta be a way around this. Maybe he could crack the code for us and head right back here?
But you know what the Knights in the church are like right now.
You think they just let him walk away?
Chief!
Are you okay?
Please, you must let the Chief go. I'll take the rep for selling the fake elixir. I'm gonna stay hard so I can take over for the Chief someday. During the creation process, the elixir produces a strong poison. I think that's what must have caused the Chief's sudden ailment. Should have worn some kind of mask, huh? He kept on brewing the elixir for us, knowing full well the risk it posed to him. It's kind of similar to how Sorey might be taking on too much burden and might eventually break him. And Sorey might have to retire to Elysia and hope he doesn't generate too much malevolence. If the Chief is irresponsible, what does that say about those who push their responsibilities onto him, Whatever else he might say about him, he risks his life to save our Gododdin. Everyone knows what kind of man the Chief is. If you really are here to take him, it'll be over our dead bodies. It's no fun when the Chief's feeling sick. None of the other grown-ups are any good at teaching us school stuff. You guys are depending too much on him.
There's no cause for alarm. My need here is finished.
Everyone, please calm yourselves. Worry not, we are safe. The man standing before you is the real Shepherd. Shepherd, there's something I dearly hope you will understand. The villagers bear none of the blame here. This was all my doing.
I just wanted to know the truth. That's all. So I'm leaving, as of now. Is that okay?
I'm not sure. But what I do know is that you seem to trust this fellow. And that's enough for me.
Rose.
Some things in the world come down to more than just black and white.
I am sure Sergei and the Knights will understand as well.
But the real issue is, how are we going to get through the Cardinal's domain?
Yeah, that. I wonder if we can crack it.
The inscription's code?
What, ourselves?
It's not that crazy, is it? It's a man-made puzzle after all. Might even be fun.
Should have taken a picture.
That may be, but we better at least ask this guy for a hint or two.
Shepherd, if you don't mind, please follow me.
Oh, don't tell me he kept a copy of the inscription. Let me grab some stuff here. Nausea ball, take one, discard a rest. I was buying a few because I wanted to upgrade the shop's rank, but I guess that went a bit too far. Oh, something's up here. Vermilion ore.
It looks like something was dug up here.
This red stone, maybe?
Vermilion ore, you mean?
Come again?
It's a rare type of mineral. It's a crystallization of nutrients in the earth, often used as medicine. But
I've read about this stuff. Some of its elements are highly toxic, so it can be tricky to handle.
Right. This is what they're using to make the fake elixir.
Giant strength, huh? I hate to admit it, but Earth Seraphim sure are powerful. Edna?
Ouch! after using giant strength, my body gets all kinds of sore. Can you just try not to touch me?
Oh, sorry.
As you can see, I have a slender build, so by nature, I can't really hold anything heavier than an umbrella. I'm the most ladylike lady that ever ladied, you know.
Well, whatever. But it does make sense that using such great power has a trade-off somewhere.
Just don't tell Sorey about it. I don't want him to get all worried about me.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
And just so we're clear, it doesn't mean that it's okay to touch me whenever I'm not using my powers. Got it?
Yeah, I know.
If I talk to some people here at the skit at the end, will show up. It's okay. You don't have to do anything. You don't have anything to worry about. We only have to do as the chief taught us, just like we've been doing all along. Anyone know what we can do to help the village chief get better? Is the chief gonna be alright? Should we go buy some medicine from the capital? If Sludge had come along, no doubt this place would have been just another ghost town by now. All this time, we've been making one man carry the burden of the whole village's future on his shoulders. Apparently, the cave beyond this village is a really sacred place. Sludge showed it to us. We've all been trusting him so completely. Should we be worried? The turtle disappeared. You know the cave you can see at the bottom of the cliffs to the right-hand side? Yeah, I heard that. You already gave me that conversation. The children in the village can't sleep at night for worrying about Sludge, but it's not like we can look them in the eye and explain it away. There's some old ruins in the caves beyond the village. Not really been used. Most people say they're sacred. Okay, you already said that. We're good. Let's just go talk to the chief. Some people say it activates differently. I don't know. Game is weird. No consistent skid activation for some reason.
What is this?
The shepherd is granted 4 powers: earth, water, fire, and wind. They are the blade that shall cleave the Lord of Calamity. Scattered across this land are the shrines of trials. They too are of earth, water, fire, and wind. Tests they are of power and spirit. The power is brought forth in the spirit, and the spirit captures the power. With balance may malevolence be purified. With imbalance does the body smolder and burn. Test thyself, shepherd, and brandish thy might. Rise to the challenge, and stake thy will on the outcome.
The sacred inscription!
He had it memorized?
Not bad, even if it's still gibberish.
What he means is...
we can obtain 4 different powers in 4 different places, and for each one you have to pass a trial, I think.
What he said.
Got it. So we just have to find those places.
Yeah, or don't tell me this is one of them.
Indeed it is, shepherd. This is Igraine, the shrine of the Trial of Fire.
May we enter? Funny time to start asking permission, I guess.
The shrine of the trial is rife with danger. I cannot guarantee your survival. Will you still go?
Of course, hidden powers in a secret shrine? I'm there.
Then go forth, young shepherd, and face your trial. This place exists for you.
It's not just your strength that will be tested. No, I better not say anything more. Since it's in the same area. I wonder if now we'll get the skit. Probably not. Oh yes, finally!
After coming to Gododdin, I can see why the people value their pope. I mean their chief so much.
Yeah, it's the story of humans. Weakness and all.
Weak though they may be, they can always make amends. Though even now I can't say for sure if my decision was correct.
But that's who you are, Sorey. Doubts and all. If nothing else, that's why we follow you.
Even if you suck sometimes.
But hey, It all ended well, right? Rose didn't even have to chop anyone to bits.
I don't know about that. She looks like she's still making pro and con lists.
Just like you, right?
I do hope Rose finds a path in life that doesn't involve killing people anymore.
You and the rest of us.
A path without killing, huh?
Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Tales of Zestiria. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.